gray. Okay, oh, this side is this side. Oh my goodness, my hair is so crazy. But anyhow, today we are going to. Let me tell you something before I start off. I said I was not gonna. Don't show him. Show them the answers. But today I was gonna go to work and couldn't go to work because I have an infection and couldn't go. But tomorrow I have to go to work. So, but we're gonna do a live and we are gonna be training our ears. So, listening exercise. Nolan is going to be reading phrases, and the idea will be for you to train your ears and write it on the comments to see how much you are understanding from that. We're gonna start with the title. Okay, what is the title of the story, Nolan?
Paco leaves home.
So I'm gonna write it on the comments. I'm gonna write it on the comments, but the idea will be for you to write it down, and then I will correct if there is anything that needs to be corrected. But that's the title of the story. Paco leaves home. So, ready? Let's pay attention then.
Paco lived with his mother and brothers and sisters.
Okay. So, Paco lived with his mother and brothers and sisters. That sounds like a lot. So hang on, because then I'm gonna write it down because we don't have a lot of people on the live video. So we are just gonna write it down just so they know later what we were trying to say. Brothers and sisters. That's where we are at right now. Okay.
In a village in Spain.
In a village in Spain. We have a follower from Spain. His name Rodrigo. So in a village in Spain. Now, let me tell you something. Earlier, I published a video where I was saying take a taxi, and some people were not really happy because I was saying a taxi, but I was using the long sound a. But I think I should have said it better if I have used the short sound of a taxi. But you can say either way, but it will sound a lot better if you say take a taxi. Okay. So in a village in Spain. Now, pay attention. The idea is for you to listen and then write in the comments what you are understanding. Okay, Nolan, next.
His mother worked hard.
His mother worked hard. What are you understanding? Comment comment right there. Let us know on the comments. What is that? His mother worked hard. I'm gonna help you out, but the idea is that eventually you can write it down. His mother. Oh goodness, his mother. Say it again, Nolan.
His mother worked hard.
Worked hard. You see? So listen and then try to type it, just so you can use several muscles in your brain, fingers, and on how to write stuff. Okay. His mother worked hard.
His mother worked hard washing her neighbor's laundry to earn enough money for food.
That was way too long. Washing her neighbor's laundry. Washing her neighbor's laundry. What do you hear? What do you hear?
Lavando
la ropa de los vecinos. Sí. Lavando la ropa de los vecinos. What do you hear? Write it down and let's see. I'm gonna write it down. So washing again. What?
Washing her neighbor's laundry.
Neighbors
Washing her neighbor laundry.
laundry.
Yeah, why would you wash your neighbor?
Washing her neighbor's laundry. So laundry, we can say clothes when we're talking about ropa, or we can say laundry para hablar de ropa, pero es como que la ropa que ya tenemos lista para lavar. Her neighbor's laundry.
To earn enough money for food.
To earn enough money for food. What are you
Food.
understand? Food. What are you understanding? To earn enough money for. Hello, Alton Dorado. Hello there. How are you? Okay, so this is the exercise that we are working on right now. Nolan and I are kind of reading some story, and the idea is for you to listen and then type what you are understanding, and then we will go ahead and correct. But okay, so what to earn, say it again.
Enough money for food.
To earn enough money for food. That's what we just said. So let's go with the next sentence to see if you can understand something, and then comment on make a comment. Okay.
Paco was the oldest child.
Paco was the oldest child. Good. Okay, now what are you hearing? Paco was the oldest child. Write it down. Let us know what you are understanding, because we are practicing listening. Be careful, we're in a live. Love you.
Bye.
Okay. So, Paco was the oldest child, meaning Paco era el hijo el hijo mayor. Okay, what's next?
But instead of helping his mother,
okay, write it down. I know you can do it if you practice. Let's see if I can say it in Spanish. Pero en vez de ayudarle a su madre, but instead of helping his mother, okay, come on, Paco come on, you can write it down. Whatever you hear, write it down. So say it again, Nolan. But instead
of helping his
mother, then what?
Helping his mother by chopping wood for the fire.
By chopping, chop wood for the fire. Ayudándole a cortar leña para hacer el fuego. ¿Cómo se dice? Para prender la estufa de pronto. By chopping wood for the fire. ¿Qué estás entendiendo? Escríbelo. Write it down. By chopping wood for the fire. Buy. Remember, buy has different meanings. Buy, and then buy whenever you're gonna buy something. Okay, what's next?
That boiled the wash water.
That boiled the wash water. Hang on, because that boiled the wash water. What are you understanding? Can you make a guess? Okay, what was it? That boiled the wash water. Okay, what's next?
He played tricks on his friends.
He played tricks on his friends. Meaning, in Spanish, él más bien estaba bromeando o estaba haciéndole bromas a sus amigos. He played tricks. I need to see. He played tricks on his friends. Are you understanding anything? Let me know in there, because I'm reading the comments. Are you understanding? Ailton, are you still here? Are you understanding anything? Okay, so he played tricks on his friends. Ahí está. Next.
Instead of helping to wring out the wet laundry.
Instead of helping to wring out the wet laundry, anything that you can think of whenever you hear that? Instead of helping, that was not it. Helping, where am I? To wring out the wet laundry. Then what?
Or hang the clothes to dry.
Or hang the clothes to dry. Now, hang is whenever literally we want those clothes to be dry. Or, hang the clothes to dry. Now, pay attention that clothes has like a T in there, like a T and an H, and it says, I want to say like clothes, but you don't make the T sound. You just basically pronounce that word like if you were saying close. Close. Let's close the door. Close. My clothes, and let's close the door. Okay. Next.
He practiced his tricks.
He practiced his tricks. Wow. What is that? Can you type? Can you let us know what you are understanding? And if you make a mistake, it's normal to make mistakes. So he practiced his tricks. Él practicó sus trucos.
Each day he slept late.
Each day he slept late. Each day he slept late. Can you guess what that means, or can you write it down in English? Each day he slept late. Cada día se acostó a dormir súper tarde. Okay?
And when he finally got up.
And when he finally got up, and when he finally got up, what are you understanding? Say it fast. And when he finally got up. And when he finally got up.
And when he finally got up.
And when he finally got up. Come on, I want to see somebody. This one is easier because we have practiced that phrasal verb, got up. And when he finally got up,
he sat around perfecting his tricks.
He sat around perfecting his tricks. The idea will be for you to try to write down what you are understanding. Type it. And it's okay if you make a mistake. We all make mistakes when we're learning another language. And even in our own language, we make mistakes. Okay. So what was it? He sat around
perfecting his tricks.
Perfecting his tricks. Okay. Él se sentaba a perfeccionar sus trucos. O sea que el muchacho de verdad que le metía ganas. Okay, good.
I'm so clever, he announced.
I'm so clever. I'm so clever. How will he say it?
I'm so clever.
And he's from Spain. I'm so clever, he announced. So that quote unquote, I am so clever. Clever is to say that you are very smart. He announced, oh goodness, here. He announced. Okay, what's next?
That I will travel the world and make my fortune.
That I Will or would?
Will.
That I will travel the world and make my fortune. Hmm? What did you hear? Write it down. Comment below. Let us know what are you hearing. I know you're hearing something because I know y'all are in there. I just want to know what did you hear. Okay, so that will be that I will travel the world and make my fortune.
No, Mike, he's a grown up.
Oh, is he a grown up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like he said that he's
then
the oldest child.
that I will travel the world and make my fortune. Okay.
He promised his mother he would return someday.
He promised his mother that he will return someday. So he promised his mother he would return someday. Wow, I want to see somebody. Let me know what they hear. Okay, go.
Oh,
Someday.
with enough money to take care of the whole family.
With enough money to what? To care for the
To
whole.
take care.
It says there to care for the whole family. So say it again.
Take care. To care
Someday, no, someday. With
enough money to take care.
to care.
To care for the whole family.
Their whole family. Whole family. Okay, next.
Paco's mother wasn't sorry to see her son leave.
That is so sad. Paco's mother wasn't sorry to see her son leave. I will be so sad if my son was leaving. But he was not doing much, right? He was not helping at home and all of that. But still, I will be so sad.
No, that would be good. She could eat a lot more and he wouldn't have to eat. She can eat her things.
I know, but sad. Okay. So Paco's mother, where am I?
Wasn't sorry
to what?
See her son leave.
See her son leave. Sad. Okay.
He was no help at all.
He was no help at all.
No.
He was not help at all. No, that's not. He was no help at all. What are you hearing? Try to write it down on the comments and then we can see if you make a mistake or not. And if you don't, that's fine. That's good. But if you do, then we all learn from mistakes. Okay, so let me see. He was no help at all. Okay.
And now she had one less mouth to feed.
And now she has one less mouth to feed. And now she had one less mouth to feed. Okay? Where are we?
She wished him luck and returned to her work.
She wished him luck and returned to her work. So basically, she was okay. She's like, all right, bye-bye. See you later. So hang on. She wished him, where am I? Luck and returned to her work. She went back to work. She's like, okay, you want to go? You want to leave? Bye-bye. Okay.
Paco traveled to a village where people didn't know what a trickster he was.
Paco traveled to a village where people didn't know what a trickster he was. Oh, Paco. Oh, Paco. Paco traveled to a village where people didn't know what a trickster. Am I writing it right?
He was.
Trickster he was.
Okay, now he sat down in the market square and invited people to play Find the P.
He sat down in the market square and invited people to play Find the P. So, where am I? He sat down in the market square. Where am I? Square and invited people to play Find the P. There you go. So if you understand something, write it down. We are gonna write it down as well. But the idea is to train your ears in English, and you're having 2 accents here, so that's good. Okay, find the P.
On top of an old barrel, he set a dried pea under.
Okay, on top of an old barrel, he set a dried pea. So where is he at right now? On top of a barrel. So on top.
No, the peas were.
Well, yeah, he plays the T. He
Yeah.
plays the pea on top of the barrel. On top
Shouldn't it be
of.
under the barrel?
I don't know his tricks. On top of what? An old barrel. He said a dried pea. Okay. And I'm sick. So sorry. Okay.
Under one of the 3 walnut shells.
Under one of 3 walnut shells. So what was he doing basically? So he had 3 walnut shells. Walnut. And then he placed 1 dry pea right on 3. So people had 3 options. So I put a pea here and I have 2 other shells, and then I'm going to move them around, and then you're going to tell me where is it. And if you guess, then I lose. But if you don't guess, then I win. Okay, so what? Where was I?
One of the 3
Dry pea.
Under one of the 3
Dry pea.
walnuts.
Under, tell me again.
Under one of the 3 walnuts.
Under one of 3 walnut shells. Okay. Okay, what's next?
Quickly moved them into different positions and asked for 1 coin.
No, hey. Quickly move them into different positions. Quickly move them into different positions. So literally, that's what I'm telling you. He was moving those shells just so people couldn't see where the dry pea was at. Nolan?
And asked for 1 coin if the player couldn't guess.
And asked for 1 coin if the player couldn't guess. So if you didn't know where was that dry pea, then you will have to give me a coin. That sounds like a good deal for me, isn't it? Okay, so where was I? I'm like positions.
Like,
and ask for 1 coin if the player couldn't guess which.
Whoa.
Goodness, it's kind of hard to. Which
Shell
like shell
hid the pea.
No, really?
Yeah, hit the P.
Oh, you have not read that. Which shall hit the P? You did not read that, and then
Yeah,
I
but
was
it's fine. Fine.
asked. Hang on, asked. Okay, here you go. So what's next?
Okay. No matter how carefully the villagers watched, Paco was too quick.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
No matter how carefully the villagers watched. No matter how carefully the villagers watched. Ahí está. What's next? No importa qué tan de cerquita las personas del pueblo miraban. Así. Chun.
Paco was too quick for their eyes.
Paco was too quick for their eyes. Paco was too quick for their eyes. Okay?
Paco fooled everyone who placed a coin on the table.
Paco fooled everyone who placed a coin on the table. So was he good or was he a trickster?
Trickster and good.
But a good trickster, isn't he?
Mhm.
So Paco fooled everyone who placed a coin on the table. Goodness. Okay.
His pockets were soon filled with coins.
His pockets were soon filled with coins. Who doesn't want to have that? I want to have that. His pockets were
His pockets.
soon filled with coins. Okay?
But people became angry whenever Paco set up his game.
But people became angry whenever Paco set up his game. But people, where am I? People became angry whenever Paco set up his game. Well, and that's going to be the question for you to let us know why people got angry. And I'm sure we have a question like that in here. Why do you think the people became so angry? Is that, let us see if you understand or if you understood anything. So, why do you think the people became so angry? Why do you think that happened? But anyway, so let us know, what do you think about this kind of exercise? I think it's so good personally, because what I've seen is that many people struggle with listening skills in English. And again, we come here to the US and then we start hearing a bunch of different accents. And then we get so lost that it's just like, oh, I thought I knew some English. But then you listen, and then you realize you didn't know as much as you thought you knew. But it's just because we don't train our ears. So we want to learn phrases and we want to write stuff, but many times we just don't train our ears to try to listen to stories or to try to listen to people who's just speaking or something. But it is very, very, very important to train our ears. So any questions that you have right now before I go? Any questions, something that you have been thinking about and you don't have anybody to ask to, and then you have to take advantage of these situations where a person is willing to answer and you have somebody you can go to ask questions. So take advantage of that. But any questions? If not, okay, I'm gonna finish with the live, and If you have questions later, you can leave those in the comments, and then I will come back later and I will answer those. But thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been giving us. And we are trying our best to help you guys. And not every time everything is going to come out perfect, but believe us, we are doing the best we can with the tools that we have been given. So, a lot of love for you, and take care. Okay, let me see how I end these because I don't. Oh, here and stream. Okay,